again with another series episode, should I say, on Bjornholm. Episode 5, I think we're on now. Yep, episode 5. Right, so first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to head down to the shop, because what we're going to do is we are finally going to sell this coma. It has done as well. It did us for what we needed. But it is time to move on and get some better equipment. So if we just spin round, as we can see, we have got the case 7130 axle flow. So hopefully this will speed up our harvest times. We did get a high price on our wheat and our barley, which has enabled us to get this machine. Very nice machine it is as well. So what I want to do, I want to get this up to field 38, because we have got a harvest of canola in there ready, growing. We might just have to take this the long way. We don't want to damage our new header. That wouldn't be a good start. Our storage bins now are pretty depleted, to say the least. I'll just let you have a look. Wheat 487, barley nothing, canola 103. So if we can get that up in price, that wouldn't be a bad thing. It would be nice to get a peak on that. Like I say, we have still got 16% silage down at the biogas plant. We do actually need to buy a loading wagon, actually. Not a loading wagon, a feeding technology, so that we can get that loaded into the silage digesters down there. Because if that goes on a boom, we certainly don't want to be losing out on that. So I think there could be a couple of $100,000 down there, but as I say, we are going to wait until we get a boom on that, I think. Let's get this up to field 38 and get that canola harvested, get that in storage, and then if we do get a boom on the canola, then it should be pretty much good to go again with some more machinery. I do want to invest in some more tractors, and that's something I do want to do. This isn't the fastest combine in the world. I have got 3 fields of wheat growing at the moment. I think what we might do in this episode as well, we might look at buying some more land. I think that might be a good way to go. I was thinking about buying field 30 here. I think it's about $52,000 something in that region, there or thereabouts. So we'll get this up to field 38, like I say, and then what we'll do, we'll come back down. Like I say, I think we will look into possibly purchasing this field here that we're running across at the moment. Might get some barley put into this field here, because we've got three fields of wheat growing at the moment, so that should replenish the tanks a little, or the silos, should I say. But with this axial flow now, our harvest should should be a lot faster than what they were with the Coma. It did us good. Wasn't a bad little combine, it just wasn't quite big enough. But for the start out machine, it's done us what we needed it to do, which is the main thing. So I'll just unfold the harvester. Let's do a couple of passes, I think. Check out our new purchase. Just quite a nice machine. You see the canola there going into the tanks. Oh, just missed a little bit there. I was hoping for a hike in the canola price, but at the moment we don't seem to be getting that. Whether we do in this episode or not remains to be seen. We can but hope. I don't really want to buy any cattle at the moment because we haven't got the things in place that we need. Obviously they need the silage, the mixed ration, the bedding, things like that. It will come in time. I am pleased to have this better harvester now. Should certainly speed up the process anyway. It's quite a nice combine, I have to admit. Not quite as big as the other case with the tracks or the New Holland, but I think this will be big enough for what we need at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to line him up here, and then we'll hire a worker and we'll bring the trailer up here, send him off on his way. Jump in this Deutz. You can see we've got the forage wagon there on the left hand side, so we could get the bedding for the cattle. It's just the feed, things like that. We need to make some hay. What we could always do, we could actually run down to field 41, I think it is, and we could put some grass into there. I think that's the nearest one down to the cattle, is it? No, sorry, I stand corrected. Let's have a look. What would be the best field? Field 40. That's what we need to look at. So that could be our grass field, obviously, for the silage and the hay, things like that. So I think we may run the seeder down there and just see what kind of price we're looking at on 40. What we will do, we'll just unload his tank here, and what he has got for us in storage, and then we can leave him to crack on, I think. So I'm thinking about getting a couple of those same tractors, or the case tractor, something like that. Just something with a little bit more horsepower. So where's the seeder? There's the seeder. So what we'll do, we'll run down to field 40. And we will just go and see what kind of price they are wanting for this piece of land. I know I haven't got all the butterfly mowers at the moment. I have got the front mower, which we used to do the little bit of silaging that we did, but I haven't got the butterfly mowers that go on the back, and I haven't got the tedder or the windrower, but we could probably just about afford those. It is a bit of a catch-22 situation. What do I go for? Do I go for the stuff to make the hay with, or do I go for the loader to sell the silage? Decisions. It all depends how much this field is going to set us back. Just let this car. Is he going to turn here? Yes, thought he might do. Nice indication. Not. As you can see, we've got the silage pit just there, so it would be a good field to have. It just all depends on the price. Let's have a look. How much a dent is this going to make in our funds? 78,000. Wow. Well, let's bite the bullet, shall we? There we go. Purchased. Let's get him lined up. I like it, that. Think we're pretty good at that? Yeah. He says. Let's line that up a little bit better. That's better. And away we go. The turf laying machine. I say once it is a pretty decent sized field, is this? So we should get what we need, i.e. for the hay and the silage and things like that. Farm is coming together slowly but surely. So we are only on episode 6. I have done a little bit of work off camera, obviously, just to try and keep things a little bit fresh in the series. I know you guys don't want to see the same stuff all the time, and I will try my best to keep it fresh and alive. doing a pretty nice steady little job here. So if we do get a high demand on the canola, I think we will have to look into some baling technology and mowers and windrowers and things like that. But then it's going to be more horsepower tractors. I mean, the list can go obviously on and on and on. I'm overseeding slightly here. But what we'll do, we'll just go up to the top pass here, and then we'll just go and check on that combine in 38. Not a massive field, so I think it's probably not far off finished. I think he's okay at the moment. So how are we doing? Seems that he has rattled that off in no time at all. Definitely much quicker than what we were a few episodes back. Watch the header on the front end of the tractor there. Get this offloaded, and I think we'll get him on with. Shall we get him on with next? I think we might get him on with field 23, I think. It's quite a decent size wheat field. So that's where we'll head, I think. Something I've heard today, if you are interested, is in Farming Sim 17. This time we are actually going to be able to fertilise and slurry spread and manure spread the grass, which we haven't been able to do. So that's pretty cool. Whether that means it'll higher the yield on the grass harvest, things like that, I'm not too sure, but I don't think it's going to do any harm. It isn't the fastest combine, I do have to say. I have pre-ordered FS17. I will be picking it up on day of release, so that will be coming. There will be plenty of episodes on FS17, so hopefully you'll stay with me for that. Like I said, do feel free to leave a like and a comment, and also subscribe. That would be absolutely fantastic. Like I said, thank you very much for your support so far. It is greatly appreciated. So let's get get this lined up. Look at that. Now is the straw swath on? That is the next question. I think we're about to find out. No, we want it on. Oh, that's better. We can actually get this, if we buy a baler, we can actually get this baled up for bedding. It's quite difficult to see the edge of the fielding cab. You do tend to wander off course slightly. How's our friend doing down in 40? Okay, seems happy enough, which is good. Coming to the end here with the case, and then I'm just going to nip back up and go and pick that trailer up, drop that canola off and get the trailer down here. Just spit that straw out. It is much faster anyway, which is great. I think there's a few episodes to get the combine, but we've got there in the end, which is great. How's he doing? Yeah, he's doing a grand little job. Go and get this tipped into the silo. Be another job to get this reseeded back up again. Like I say, any particular tractor you'd like to see on this map that I could buy, let me know. Leave a comment below. Like I say, I was thinking either the semi tractor or something like the Case Puma. Like I say, if you do want to see anything, just like I said, drop a comment below and we'll see what we can sort out. What are the prices like at the minute? Not great. Then I don't know, I'm looking at the prices anyway, because there's only kind of canola, a bit of potatoes that we've got, a little bit of sugar beet. We have got the wood chip, but we don't have anything to load it with at the moment into the trailers. I think we may have to invest in another tipper. Although I do really like this trailer. It is nice. If that's the kind of mods we've got to look forward to, then I'll be quite happy. In 17 it'll be good. Let's go and get this wheat harvest offloaded. I'm not too sure what the what this combine holds actually. I think we're about to find out. Look at that, that's pretty good. Nice little shot there. Right, so we can get all this straw picked up. So 10,570. That's a lot better to say. The combine we did have was 4,200. Just follow him down to the end here because it does only hold 19,500, I think it is, this trailer. Sure it's 19.5. Let's just have a look. Trailers, tippers. Capacity 19.5. Yeah, thought it was. I mean, I could get that Agroliner, but I'm not overly keen on it, to be honest. It's like the pivot wheel at the front. It seems to have a mind of its own. We could get that 32,000, 35,000. Sorry. Yeah, we might invest in a Flegel. Might not be a bad idea. You can see he's making light work of this field. Much quicker. Our productivity should go up quite a lot now, I would have thought. Whereas before it was taking us maybe 35 minutes to do this one field with that little coma harvester. This is going to be like 10 minutes, something like that. I'm just going to go and check on our friend down at 40 in a second. I'll just run this up to the silo. Get it into storage. He did actually give us a boom on barley, more or less within maybe a 12-hour slot. Obviously we sold the first lot, and then we had none left, and we had none growing. If only we had known. Well, that's the fun of the game, isn't it? Let's just go and drop this off back next to the field, and then, like I said, we'll nip down to 40 and see how he's going on. he should be pretty much there, I would have thought. Let's get this emptied while we're here, and then we're not going to come back and he's sat waiting. Not cheap, these contractors, so we need to keep them we need to keep them active and busy. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Happy with that. I think what we'll do, we'll just go in, put some fertiliser onto 38, ready for the next seed bed going in the ground. So all we have at the minute is fertiliser. We don't have, obviously, the slurry or any manure or anything like that at the moment. But that'll all come in due course, so to speak. There's quite a trek up here from the farm. I didn't actually realise. I mean, it's not miles away, but this is a fair old run. So let's get some fertiliser spread on here. I do like to pan out when I'm doing the fertiliser. I just do find it easier to see where we're throwing it. It has got quite a decent range on it as this little Amazon sprayer. It's always hard to judge coming back up on the second pass, but I think we've done pretty well there, to be honest. Probably another one pass in a quarter of the field. Didn't actually get a bad yield off this on the canola. I think we got about 15,000 off it, which is pretty good. It's not a massive hectare of a field. So let's run this back down to main farm. Watch this guy's tent. I don't think he'd be too impressed if we wreck his camping trip. They're coming to the farm, knocking on the door, wanting money for a new tent. We've got all this machinery to buy. Yeah. We need to be careful. No chickens at the moment, but they don't offer the eggs that you do collect from them don't offer a massive return, to be honest. Still need to invest in that jet wash. How is it done? Yes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Pleased with that. So that can be growing fodders now. It's like a brand new laid football pitch. Running across it with probably 30-ton tractor and implement, which obviously you wouldn't be doing it. A newly laid sports venue. So there's this cow barn, which hopefully in the upcoming episodes we will see progress down here. Like, yeah, we're clear. Doesn't seem as though we're going to get hard offer that I was hoping for. One thing I am hoping in FS17 is this traffic. I just hope it moves a bit faster. It's just so stagnant. Look it up here, get out of his way. We need to get some more seed back in here as well. We've only got 1% left in the seeder. So that's something we need to do. We're progressing along quite nicely, I feel. I think we're doing okay. So refill that and just go and get this emptied. And sat there waiting patiently for our return. I think this will probably about fill this trailer, I would have thought. I'm not going to be far off anyway. We'll go and get this offloaded again. So like I say, hopefully we will get that offer on either the canola or oilseed rape, whichever you prefer. Hopefully we will get the boom on the silage, and then once we get those offers on those two, I think we're going to be pretty good to go. So I think we'll leave that episode here. So thank you very much for watching again, guys. Do subscribe, do leave a like, leave a comment, share if you wish to do so, and I'll see you again real soon. Cheers guys, take care, bye.